Well, three games, 2 wins. That's all that's needed. Hello, everyone. Welcome to welcome to Game 5 of the Western Conference Final between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. The Edmonton Oilers and the Stars are locked in a 2-2 series tie. Whoever wins tonight will take a 3-2 series lead, and whoever wins tonight will probably win the series. And I say that because generally, teams that go up 3-2 in a series win a good chunk of those series. But of course, the Edmonton Oilers are, have been in a position a couple of times the last few years where they were down 3-2 in a series and they still win the series. Round 1, 2022 against the LA Kings. The Oilers lost Game 5 in overtime. They were down 3-2 in the series. They win Game 6 in LA by a score of 4-2 and win Game 7 2-0 to win that series. Hell, last round, they were down 3-2 to the Canucks. They win Game 6 and win Game 7. So, if the Oilers lose this game, I mean, there's a little bit of hope, but the Stars aren't the LA Kings and they're not the Vancouver Canucks. Edmonton needs to win this game, straight up. No excuse. Edmonton needs to win this game. Now, coming into this game, the big talk was about Chris Tanev. Chris Tanev blocked a shot early on in the second period of Game 4. After doing so, he played a 14-second shift and a 9-second shift, and then he left the game for the remainder of he left the game. Didn't play a single minute after that. And so what ended up happening was the Oilers took advantage of that fact, and they came away with the win. So, Tanev will be playing. He was a game time decision. He did take the warm-up, so he will be playing. Other than that, the only other lineup changed for the game is Sam Carrick is coming in for Derek Ryan. Other than that, no lineup changes for the Edmonton Oilers. Now, I want to touch base on something that I saw the other day. Saw this tweet that really kind of made me a little giddy. So after 4 games of this series, the chances for percentage are 55% for Edmonton and 45% for the Dallas Stars. Slot chances for Edmonton's at 51, Dallas is at 49. High danger chance percentage, Edmonton is at 54, Dallas is at 46. Expected goals for, Edmonton is at 53%, Dallas is at 47%. Hits, Edmonton is at 138, Dallas is at 101. Dallas is at 51%, Edmonton is at 49. Basically, what those stats are telling you is that not only is Edmonton keeping up with Dallas, that's hilarious. That's also true. Those stats tell me that not only is Edmonton keeping up with Dallas, they are right there with them. Yeah, no worries, Janice or Janice. Yeah, welcome to the stream, guys. But it's funny. We were told coming into the series by Flames fans, by Canucks fans, by Leaf fans, Dallas was going to walk all over the Oilers. They haven't done it yet. They haven't really done it yet. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. But this is a crazy. This is an important game. Now, the only problem I have with coming into tonight's game, though, the referees in this game are the referees from Game 1 of this series, where the penalties were, where the Oilers got called for 5 penalties. And they didn't call the Stars for any. Actually, that's not true. The penalties were 5-1. That means every time Edmonton touched a guy, hooked a guy, slashed a guy, they got called. The only penalty the Dallas Stars took in Game 1 was a too many men bench minor, despite the fact that they were doing the same thing. Kelly Sutherland and Eric Furlat are the refs in tonight's game. So I'm not expecting a fairly rough game after the last 2 games were pretty even. You know what the worst part is? If the Oilers lose this series, I don't think you can use the refs are against the Oilers or against Canada, the league is against Canada excuse. I don't think you can. The Oilers have been that good in this series that they have been able to overcome bad reffing. So, as we have the anthems right now. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Depth will be a problem in the sense that they can rotate their players more effectively. Honestly, no. Dallas's depth has not been an issue at any point of this series. In fact, Edmonton's depth, I would argue, has been far superior. The only aspect of depth that Dallas has the advantage in is actually they don't. No. I think Edmonton has been able to rotate players in and out of the lineup effectively. Like, keeping in mind, last game, they took out Warren Fogle, Sam Carrick, Vincent Desharnais, and they put in Derek Ryan. They put in Ryan McLeod, Corey Perry, and Philip Broberg. They took out 3 guys, 2 players, 2 forwards, and a defenseman, and they replaced them with 2 forwards and a defenseman. And they did it seamlessly. The depth goes to Edmonton. The only reason people said the depth went to Dallas is because Chris Tanev is on that Stars blue line. If he's not playing, and he will be tonight, but if he wasn't playing, depth goes to Edmonton, straight up. Look, people are trying to find anything, any sort of excuse to downplay Edmonton in this series. Oh, they're only being carried by McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman. Oh, Jay Gottinger has been bad in 2 games. Oh, this, oh, that. No. The Oilers are a solid team. The Oilers have the best record in the NHL since November 24th. I wouldn't say Edmonton. The depth is comparable, but I would give the slight advantage to Edmonton. But to answer your question, Sartha, nah. Edmonton, I think, has been able to rotate their players more effectively. Like I said, last game, they took out 3 players, 2 forwards and a defenseman, and replaced them with 2 forwards and a defenseman, and the transition was about as seamless as you can get. Puck is down, and immediately puck is in the Dallas bench. Yeah. Yeah. Very good point from my... Oh, Bouchard at the line. Passes it to Hyman. Hyman's going to try and send it in front. Essa Lindell there with the block, though. Nugent McDavid on the forecheck. McDavid sends it back to the point, and Bouchard can't hold his own. Yeah, we are treating... Everything is going off. I am not paying attention to anything at all. Stars clear the puck out into the Oilers zone. Ryan McLeod, they're going to pick it up, go behind the net. Drops it for, who's that, Draisaitl? Yeah, Draisaitl. So he's going to drop it to Nardal Nurse, who I think had a good response game in Game 4. Yeah, he was on the ice for the first 2 goals against, but after that he was pretty solid, and I can't... He made a good rush and a good play on the first goal by Edmonton. Oh, that might be a trip. We're not going to call it. Shot. Blocker saved by Skinner. Where's the puck? Kulak finds McLeod. McLeod finds Nurse. Nurse sends it up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl finds Corey Perry. Corey Perry. Down low for Draisaitl. Perry working in the corner. Nurse pinching. No, that's Kane. My apologies. Shot from the Cody Ceci blocked in front. Evander Kane sends it down low. Corey Perry is unable to pick up that puck. Here comes Miro Heiskanen. Heiskanen working his way through. Shot. Blocker saved by Skinner. Oh, boy. The puck was at the side of the net. Dallas was unable to get a good chance. Matt Duchene behind the net. Tried to find Mason Marchment. Oilers doing a good job protecting the slot there. Henrique bumps Duchene. And we have a hand passer. I think the puck deflected into the netting. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how both teams handle this game. You got to kind of sort of treat this like Game 7. The fun stuff is over. Now it's a best of 3. One mistake could cost you the series at this point in time. Like, we are in that territory. It definitely feels like this is where one mistake is going to cost this series. So both teams have to play solid hockey. And, yeah, it's just Janmark fighting it at the blue line with, I don't know who that is, number 10. I forgot who that is. Here comes the 4th line for Edmonton. Carrick working it behind the net. Mark, it's tough to call. I know he has a bad rep. I know a lot of people. I don't know. He's a mixed bag for me. There are some articles he writes that I agree with, and there are some articles he writes that I don't agree with. He has famously said that, I think after Game 3, when the Oilers blew that 2-0 lead, we're all blaming the defense and goaltending for not playing well enough. Mark comes on, he writes an article that says, no. It's not the defense and goaltending that's the issue. It's the fact that the Oilers aren't scoring enough. As McDavid flies, McDavid tries to slide it through Ottinger's 5-hole, can't get the shot. Nuge working it behind the net against Chris Tanev. Tanev gets to Harley. The main issue I've had with Mark Spector is he is consistently not blaming the things that he needs to blame. Actually, I remember an article he wrote. He was asking like for questions, and from fans. And I asked him a question. I forget what it was. It was a long time ago. Might have been earlier on in the season, I think. It was something to do with McDavid and Draisaitl and whether they were going to stay if they win the cup or not, blah, blah, blah. And not only did he not answer my question, he gave me like a condescending response. Like, you don't know what goes on. Like, he's a lightning rod. Like I said, there are some things I agree with. There are other things that I don't. I thought his thing for Puljujärvi was unwarranted. Actually, he did tweet out something a few days ago that was a bit of a lightning rod. I doubt I can find it because he probably got roasted so bad he deleted it. Let's see if I can find it here. He wrote something the other day that on Twitter that kind of got a lot of people stirred up, I guess you could say. Let's see if I can find it here. This was from like a long time ago. As the Dallas Stars have had some good chances early on here. I think the shots are 4-1 Dallas. No, shots are 2-2. Let's see if I can find what he said here. He said something about Europeans and Saskatoonians. And he was talking about like how it was like a chirp, like, is this, I don't know. Mark has had some questionable takes. We'll say that. We'll say he's had questionable takes. As the Oilers take a shot behind the net. Evander Kane playing with McDavid right now. McDavid finds a guy in the slot. Shot. Saved by Andre. Who was that? That was Brett Kulak in the slot. Oilers starting. I will say this. Outside of Game 4, I'd say outside of Game 4 and Game 1, the Oilers have had great first periods in the series. They had a great first period in Game 3, great first period in Game 2. They lost both those games. But they've kind of come out here and they're kind of sort of playing. Kulak shot, and Andre's going to make the save. And Petrovic going at it with Kane. And we're going to have our first commercial break of the game. I'm going to quickly use the facilities. I'll be right back. Ugh. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I am back. Let me get the camera back on. Here we go. Shots are 6-4 in favor of the Oilers. Puck is thrown on net. Yep. Like, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow and David? I would probably not be happy. I would probably go. Well, first of all, Edmonton would lose this series, no doubt. Then, yeah, I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. I remember, it's funny because I remember 2019 when it was announced. Holland and Tippett were announced as the coach and GM, or the GM and the coach respectively. I had two different reactions to those hirings. I remember I went on an Oilers podcast and I was talking about the hiring of Ken Holland, and I was actually happy about it because I didn't know a lot about Ken. Do we have a penalty? I was happy when Holland was hired, and that was before I found out all the bad stuff, like he left the Detroit Red Wings in a mess, and then that was before he has, for 5 straight years, continued to fail to recognize and address the true needs of the Oilers. Dave Tippett, I didn't like the hiring at all, despite the fact that the Oilers started pretty well under him. I think his first year as coach here, the Oilers started 5-0, and the Oilers would have made the playoffs that year. Of course, that was the year COVID first hit, league shut down. I don't blame him for the Oilers losing in the play-in round to Chicago. I blame on the fact that it was just a massive amount of time off in Edmonton. It doesn't do well with time off. But as 2021 progressed, especially early on, the Oilers just continued to get worse and worse and worse with each passing game. In fact, I actually wrote a record on it. I want to highlight this here. See if I can find it. Let's talk about Stuart Skinner, NHL officiating. Nope. Older posts. Talk about Zach Hyman. Talk about Jack Campbell. Opening night roster set. Here in review. Okay, so here's some stats for you guys from the 2021 season when Dave Tippett was the Oilers head coach. So in October of 2021, the Oilers played 7 games, and they went 6-1. They went 6-1 in those games. They scored 29 goals, which was a 4.14 goals for, and allowed 2.71 goals against per game. Power play was number 1 in the NHL, clicking it at 48%. The PK was stellar, operating at 90, 18 out of 20. Right? But 7-game sample size is really not much to go on. In November, the Oilers played 13 games, winning 9 of them. They won 9-4. They scored 51 goals, going at 3.92 goals for per game, but they allowed 40, 3.07. So in the first 7 games, they score 29, allow 19. So that's a plus 10 goal differential. In November, they score 51, they allow 40. So that's a plus 11. But already the goals for per games went down and the goals against went up. The power play was at 31.5%. Penalty kill went 36 for 42 or 85%. If we're taking everything in total, goals for is at 3.85 goals for per game with 77 goals in 20 games. Goals against is 2.95 or 59. Power play is at 23 out of 61. Penalty kill is at 56 out of 62. 87%. Right? So already in 2 months under Dave Tippett, in the first 2 months of 2021 season, the Oilers are already starting to have some problems. Then comes December, and December was an absolute disaster. In fact, I'd say it's an understatement to say it was a disaster. The Oilers played 11 games in December, and they won 3 of them. They went 3-7-1. They scored 31 goals, which is a 2.81, but they allowed 41. So their goal differential went down to a minus 10. The power play was at 18.7%, and the penalty kill was at 71.8. Goals for after December was at 106 with 3.41. Goals against was at 100, 3.22. Power play was down to 31.8. The penalty kill was at 81.9%. As the Stars have an opportunity here, but they can't get the puck. And here come the Oilers. So, and January was somehow even worse. The record was at 4-4-2. The Oilers scored 29 goals, allowed 35. Power play was at 13.6. Penalty kill was at 59.2%. And now, by the end of January, the goals for is at 132. Goals against is 135. The power play is at 27.8%, and the penalty kill is at 76.8. So yeah. So it got worse under Tippett, really. Pavelski with a shot missed the net. Oh my God, that was a great opportunity for Joe Pavelski. With 6:43 left in the first period. So yeah. To say the least, it got worse for Edmonton as it went under Tippett. And the problem with Tippett was, he it just got worse, to say the least. So Tippett had problems. His failure to adjust. He went to McDavid and Draisaitl the second things went sideways. Didn't want to play young players. It was a good fit to start out, and then as the time went on, it just slowly got worse and worse and worse. And I think the crowning achievement of his suckiness was the playoff series in 2021 against the Jets, where the Oilers were the better team. in all 4 games. In fact, it was crazy. The Jets only had us like a lead for like 5 minutes in that series and overall. Yeah, you know what? Jay Woodcroft kind of sort of fell into that same problem. He did eventually, as the Oilers have a power play here. Oh boy, this is interesting. Oilers have a power play here. This is, I don't know what's happening here. This is weird. Do we have a power play goal? I see in a live chat that the Oilers have scored here. Do the Oilers have a power play goal? Oh, here we go. We might. Yeah, we do. Nuge, shot. Missed the net. Draisaitl, back to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard. Over to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl. McDavid. Bouchard winds, fires. Hyman scores! No, that's Nuge. My apologies. There it is. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before the Oilers power play. It was only a matter of time before the Oilers power play eventually scored. The Dallas Stars couldn't kill them all off. And in this series, the Oilers are winning the special teams battle. They have a power play goal to Dallas's none. They have killed off every single penalty that they have taken, and they have scored a shorthanded goal to boot. The Oilers with the first goal in Game 5, and it comes at the most critical time. And now, yes, I know it was. I thought it was Hyman because given where he normally plays, but I saw it was Nuge immediately after, and that's great. And Nugent Hopkins, like what a playoff series this guy is having. Not even just a series, a playoff run this guy is having. You know, I remember, you know, the big criticism of Nugent Hopkins is that we felt that he was becoming the Matthews, Marner, Tavares player for Edmonton, where he's okay during the regular season, but come playoff time, he just completely disappears. And as a puck, oh boy, puck was at the side of the net. But he has really stepped it up in these playoffs. He has been absolutely critical on the penalty kill. He's been scoring key goals. He's been absolutely phenomenal for Edmonton in these playoffs. And I'm not going to say any more than that because I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I've had, you know, I'll be at work and I have daydreams, or not daydreams, thinking as the Oilers go offside. I just imagine what could happen in the future. And the one thing I really want to have happen is I would love for Nugent Hopkins to score the cup winning goal for Edmonton. And I know it won't happen because I'm scared of Florida. I think Florida will kick us up and down the ice if we have to play them. But I would Agreed. You're gonna agreed. You know what they've said this. Yeah, I heard. I just saw Perry went down to the room. You guys have to keep in mind, just so for you guys who are understanding, I can't hear what's going on. I have the game muted because I don't want their commentary and their audio to mess up mine. So I have no idea what's going on. And apparently this from 5 minutes ago that Corey Perry went down to the room. So we'll see what happens with Corey Perry. But if this series has taught me anything, is that no lead is safe until it was late in the game. Game 2 or game 1, the Oilers had a 2-0 lead. Dallas tied it up. Again, like I said, well, that's what I do, but again, I don't want their commentary to mess up mine. Like I will sometimes put it on. Like I guess I could try very. So, Nurse up to Brown, Connor Brown. Oh, gets through the defense. Yanmark. Here come the Stars. Marchment gets the red line, dumps it in. Yeah. Like I said, I don't want their commentary to mess up mine, and I also don't want to like mess things up. But you know, they see things that I don't see, right? And again, this is very amateur hour for me. But you know, as one guy said, you know, I also like to. I sometimes like to listen to the game muted because it allows me to kind of form my own conclusions about what's happening. Hyman makes a great move. Hyman, nice back check by Rupe Hintz though to get back on the defensive side and disrupt Hyman just enough. Watching a game muted, you know, also allows me to kind of form my own opinions on what's happening and not be biased by what the commentators are saying. So, yeah, it's just a great way to do both. McDavid tried to get into the zone. Puck was swiped away. Sam Steele on the forecheck finds Ekholm. Ekholm back to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard tried to find McDavid, was off his back foot. And here come the Stars. And what do we got? Do we have another penalty? Or is it just offside? I think it's just offside. Oh, Edmonton's been. Yeah. All right. So Edmonton's got called for too many men on the ice. Yeah. Well, so the Oilers are on the penalty kill. They took a too many men on the ice call. And boy. Well, Oilers penalty kill needs to work wonders. And immediately get it clear. Good. That's awesome. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Get it clear right off the bat. All right. 150 left in the penalty. 2 minutes left in the period. I am nervous. Nervous. The puck is cleared back out into the Star zone. So the Oilers kill off the first minute of the penalty. They have yet to surrender a shot against. Ben. Shot by Nuge. Back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen over to a guy. Puck at the line. Oilers cleared out again. Come on. A minute left. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Here come the Stars. Stankoven with the shot. .28 seconds remaining in the third. Or sorry, not third, in the penalty. I'm sorry. Duchesne gathers speed, gets into the zone, drops it for Pavelski. Pavelski back to Harley. Harley sounds off for Pavelski. Pavelski, nice little pass to Stankoven. Araz, shot through the slot. Stars. Sagan, shot. Where's the puck? Nice, clear by the Oilers defenseman right there. 23 seconds left in the power play, or in the period. 8 seconds left in the power play. .13 seconds remaining. Penalty is over. The Dallas Stars only get one shot on that power play. Harley with the shot. Oilers with the clear. Hyman steps out of the box. Working at the blue line. And the Edmonton Oilers, in a critical Game 5, have a 1-0 lead. Holy crow. So, guys, shots are 7-4 in favor of the Oilers. Score is 1-0 in favor of the Oilers. First intermission on top. That was a great period of hockey from Edmonton. Perfect road period. Perfect. Yeah, 24 straight penalty kills. Not just 24 straight, going all the way back to Game 4 against the Canucks. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, I think it was yesterday, of all the round 2 goals between Edmonton and Vancouver, because I wanted to see when Vancouver stopped scoring on the power play, because like I said, Edmonton's killed off 24 consecutive penalties. Vancouver only scored 3 power play goals against Edmonton. 1 in Game 1, or Game 2, and 2 in Game 3. And that was it. After that, they didn't score a power play goal in Game 4, didn't score a power play goal in Game 5, didn't score Game 6, Game 7, and then Edmonton's killed off every single Dallas penalty in this series. It's crazy. The Oilers rocked 100% PK against the Kings, a 90-something% PK against the Canucks, and they're rocking 100% against the Stars. That's nuts. That is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Stars have had 3 giveaways. Edmonton's had 4 takeaways. That's what I like to see. All right. So, I will be back for the second period. Breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. This game is not over. 1 period does not equal a game. Edmonton needs to continue to push, continue to lock it down. They need to continue to play well. I'll see you guys for second period. Yes, agreed 100%. We absolutely need to. This Dallas Stars team is not going to quit. They're not going to go away. They're not going to roll over and die. They're just not going to quit. They're going to come out hard. I am expecting a big push. I wouldn't say that they were completely outplayed, not like that we saw in games 2 or 3 from Edmonton, but the fact that they're down 1-0 on home ice in a critical Game 5 is probably not going to sit well with everyone in that locker room. So, yeah. So I'll see you guys in the second intermission or second period. Okay, we are back. Second period about to get underway. So the shots after the first period were 8-4 in favor of Edmonton. So there we go. I don't know what happened there. All right, so Stars dump the puck in. Skinner's going to leave it behind the net. Here comes Evan Bouchard. Skinner's going to find Connor. Connor's going to skate it in, take a shot, blocked in front by Essa Lindell. Ekholm sends it down low. McDavid against Harley. Or was that Johnston? I don't know. Heiskanen's going to... No, it's not Harley, because Harley's a defenseman, number 55. That was Wyatt Johnston. Yeah, that's Johnston. Okay. The Dallas Stars commit an icing call. 7 shots or fewer in every first period of this series. Holy crap. That's a stat for you. Wow, that really goes to show you how committed Edmonton is to this defense. Puck is out of play. And we have ourselves a stoppage in play. 19:10 remaining in the period. We got... Oh, we might have delay of game. We might have delay of game here. Let's see. No. That should be a penalty. Yep. So Miro Heiskanen just whacked the puck out of play, and the Dallas Stars are going to the PK. All right. So that was... Oh. Here we go. Nuge. Shot. Scores! Nugent Hopkins times 2. Yes! What a backhand. Oh my God, guys. It's happening, guys. Guys, it's happening. Oh my God. Oh my God. This can't... No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, guys, please. Calm it down. Calm it down. Calm it down. Here come the Stars. Okay, this game's not over. Game's not over. That's not over. We've seen the Oilers blow 2-goal leads before. Here we go. Darnell Nurse voids a hit. Bad clear by Edmonton. Oh, God. Where's the puck? It's in the slot. Nurse has it. Puck dumped into the Dallas zone. Petrovic. Two Oilers collide in the corner. That was Holloway, and I think that was Evander Kane. Dallas is going to dump it into the Oilers zone. Cody Ceci grabs the puck, passes it over to Philip Broberg, brief bobble, but he recovers it. Puck off the glass. Are we going to see a new chatty tonight? Corey Perry is apparently back. Draisaitl. Yeah, he is back on the ice. Corey Perry with a shot and miss. Broberg with a shot blocked in front. I know, right? And Oilers power play that was silent all series long is now, holy crap, Philip Broberg just wired that right past an open side. Holy crap, the Oilers are buzzing right now. Perry back to McLeod. McLeod's going to send it up to Cody Ceci. Cody Ceci sends it down low. Back to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, weak wrister, tried to find the tip in front, but the puck is cleared by Dallas. Dadonov tried to go off the boards, couldn't do it. Oilers cleared out. Connor Brown. Janmark back to Brown. Connor Brown with the shot. Blocker saved by Ottinger. Oilers dump the puck into the Star zone. Puck is dumped into the Oilers zone. Ekholm's going to have it. Ekholm gets it out. Jason Robertson can't get it into the Oilers zone. Ottinger's going to stop behind the net. He's going to send it up. Evan Bouchard on the pitch. Gets to McDavid. McDavid. You know the Oilers are probably going to be looking for Perry or Nugent Hopkins with the hat trick tonight. McDavid, 2-on-1 with Nugent. 3-on-1. McDavid, shot, saved by Ottinger. And the defenseman was right there to get that. The defenseman who was back gets the rebound and puts it into the corner before it was. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. That could have been absolutely filthy. Okay, what do we got? We have a goal. We have another goal here. Oh my God! Who scored? Face off. Evander Kane wins the face off. Adam Henry back to the point. Philip Broberg scores. Oh my God! The Oilers have a 3-0 lead. Oh my God! They're gonna do it. Oh my God. They've come out on fire. I know. I can't. You're right. Sorry, I got to calm it down. But you know what? Edmonton didn't. Well, they didn't blow three. They haven't blown a 3-goal lead to Dallas. They blew. I gotta calm down. Oh my God. I can't do this. I can't fucking do this. I can't do this. Oh my God. I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm not celebrating until it's like fourth proper with 10 seconds to go, and it's still 3-0. Yeah, you know what? No, it's good. Fourth quarter. You mean third period? Yeah. No, it's yeah. No, you're right. And you know what? Edmonton did give up a 3-goal lead to Vancouver in game 1, but I don't think Dallas. Guys, I think Edmonton's winning the cup this year with the way they're playing. I don't want to get my hopes up, but they're gonna fucking do this. Jake Ottinger at home, 4-5, 265, 896, 0 shutouts. On the road, 6-2. I can't. I can't do this. This is nuts. This is not supposed to be happening. I did not have this in the script. I did not have this in the script. This team is different. This isn't just a team. This isn't just a. This isn't a team that is just happy to be here. This isn't a team that is just here for the experience. This isn't a team that just snuck in and is here because, hey, we can be. This team actually wants it. And they are playing like they want it. They have come into Dallas. Nearly half the game is over, and they have a 3-0 lead against a team that was supposed to walk all over them. I cannot fathom what I am watching right now. Yes, I agree. I agree, Sartha. They are going to start getting chances. Down 3-0. They have every opportunity, every chance to come out there and do this. But they have one shot in the third period, or in this period. I, I, I just. I, I, 12:55 left. The Dallas Stars take a shot on that. Stewart's going with the easiest save he's ever going to make. I don't know. This could all come crashing down in the Stanley Cup final. But the way this team is playing, they're going to do this, guys. I know that's looking way too far ahead. They still need to win 5 more games after this one. If they win this one, they might not. Again, the score is 3-0. They might completely blow this. But I don't know what to say. This team is different. They are different. They are playing different. They are built different. They have a coach who's actually making solid, sound hockey decisions. They have players who are playing a 200-foot game. They have everything right now. Here come the Dallas Stars. Marchman over to Harley. Harley's going to send it back. Shot. Blocked in front, missed the net. Shots are 4-2 Edmonton in this period. And they have 2 goals on 4 shots. Oh, my God. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is nuts. I'd rather they just suck. I'd rather they just suck because it would be so much easier to commentate. Here comes Brett Kulak. He's going to send it over. Dylan Holloway is going to go to the forecheck. Holloway takes a shot from Petrovic, but no worse for wear. Kane tries a hit. Henrique defensively with Ekholm. Ekholm wins that puck battle, sends it over to Darnell Nurse. Darnell. Oilers send it in. 11 minutes left in the second period. Petrovic over to Stankoven. Stankoven's going to chip and charge. Stankoven gets around Bouchard. But Bouchard forces him to dump it into the corner where Ekholm is right there. Avoids a check from Jamie Benn. Ekholm over to Nuge. Nuge spins away from check. He's still got it. He's going to try the shot. McDavid was in front looking for the tip. Oh my God. You guys want to know a crazy stat? This was 48 minutes ago before Connor got an assist on Nugent's second goal of the game. Pavel Datsyuk had 71 career playoff assists. And that dude played for a long, long time. Connor McDavid now has 72 playoff assists. That is nuts. We have another goal, another Oilers goal. I see. Oh, the Oilers power play. Get a power play here. Here come the Stars. Chris Tanev. McLeod over to Draisaitl. That's going to be a trip. Yep. The Dallas Stars have completely unraveled in this second period, and the Oilers are going to go to their third power play of the game where they are 2 for 2. So, Matt Duchene with the tripping penalty. At this point, I don't care if Edmonton scores on this power play or not. They already got 2 tonight. This is nuts. Oh my God, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh man, I'm so nervous about hitting the wrong button here. McDavid. Nope. Puck cleared out by Dallas. And, I mean, that's nuts. Hyman back to Bouchard. Bouchard over to McDavid. McDavid has an escape. Gets it to a stick. Goes cross ice for Draisaitl. Puck is going to clear the zone. .33 seconds left. Power play is over. So Edmonton does not get a goal on that power play, but that's perfectly fine. 3-0 with 7:30 left in this second period. I'll take that. McLeod back for Nurse. Nurse is going to send it over to Corey Perry, I think that is. Puck back to the point. Nurse gives it to Kane. Back to Ekholm. Ekholm with the shot. Saved by Ottinger. McLeod over to Nurse. Nurse finds Henrique. Or that's Kane. My apologies. Kane behind the net. .624 left. Heiskanen behind the net, chased by Hyman. Or no, sorry, there's Connor Brown on the forecheck. My apologies. Here come the Stars. Shot. Missed the net. Oilers have done a very good job on the defensive side of the game tonight. And I know that a 3-0 lead is great, but the Oilers have done a very good job on the defensive side of the game tonight. They have not really allowed the Dallas Stars a lot of zone time. They have not allowed the Dallas Stars a lot of great opportunities. And they have done a very good job tonight defensively. Only 6 shots against with 5:16 left in the second period. Hyman, puck knocked off his stick. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Tanev. I mean, the Oilers' attack was speed. The Stars can't keep up. Here goes McDavid on a break. McDavid shot. Oh, he tried to find Hyman backdoor, but Hyman just couldn't get back in time. Or couldn't get there in time. Stars with a potential break, but that was well defended. Bouchard up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl tries the shot, blocked by Suter. Here come the Stars. Marchment up to Pavelski's going to dump it in. Sam Steele Back to the point. Shot. Blocked in front or saved, but not. Yeah, blocked in front or saved by Skinner. McLeod. Over to Broberg. Broberg. Perry. Cece. McLeod is going to die. Is going to. Oh, Nurse just. Breathe. 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 Just tell yourself to breathe. Tell yourself to breathe, and everything is going to be A-okay. Who's that? I'm guessing that's a football player or a basketball player. Now it might be basketball because the Dallas Mavericks are in the finals, right? Shot from the point, saved by Skinner. Here come the Stars. Another shot, but that's blocked in front. How many shots does Dallas have in this period? Shots are 7-3. Oh, we might have a penalty here. Yep, Oilers are going to have taken a penalty. I mean, I don't want to speak into existence, so I'm not going to say anything. All I'm going to say is Edmonton's done a very good job defending their area here. And the Stars aren't going to go away. They have a power play. They have a power play. Kulak for holding. Here come the Stars. Shot. And Skinner has that immediately. So 5 seconds in, Dallas already has a shot on the power play. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's what I like to see. Oh, that was a good save, too. I think Sagan tipped that. That was a good save by Skinner. I from the broadcast angle, it looked just like a routine shot through traffic, but that puck was going wide, and Sagan gets the tip on Skinner. That was well played. That was a good save by Stu. Ceci with the block in front. Pavelski was right there. Stankoven. Back to Heiskanen. Back to Stankoven. Stankoven. Down low. Ekholm with the block. And the Oilers clear the puck. Stop speaking it into existence. Robertson. Heiskanen. To Robertson. Robertson. Back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen. Winds. Fires. Shot. Save. Where's the puck? Puck rolls just wide. Stars fans are pissed about something. Robertson. Over to Heiskanen. Heiskanen. Back to Robertson. Robertson. Down low. Tries the bumper play. Good save by Skinner off of Wyatt Johnston. That was well executed by the Stars. Heiskanen found Johnston. So the Oilers kill off a 25th straight power play. That was well executed. So is Heiskanen to Robertson, Robertson to Hintz to Wyatt Johnston, and Wyatt Johnston could not beat Stuart Skinner. Skinner was right there with the save. .23 seconds left. Yeah, you're going to need a big third. Oh, my God. They're doing it. Kulak back in his own zone. 10 seconds left in the second period. Draisaitl out there for support. Sends it over to Hyman, or Bouchard. Bouchard to Hyman. 2, 1. The Oilers are 20 minutes away from a 3-2 series lead. This has been, without a doubt, by far, their best game of this series. They have come in. They have played solid, sound hockey in all three zones, and they have 3 goals to show for it. And they are 20 minutes away. They are 20 minutes away from a 3-2 series lead. But the game is not over. The series isn't over. And the Oilers had a 3-0 lead in Game 7 against Vancouver and nearly squandered that. So I don't expect Dallas to go quietly. I don't expect them to go out with a whimper. And I certainly don't expect them to roll over and die. They are going to come out hard. They are going to come out hungry. Edmonton, do not take your foot off the gas. See you guys for the third. Well, we're back. Third period on tap. The Oilers have a 3-0 lead. And now they are 20 minutes away from a 3-2 series lead. Job's not finished. Oilers get an immediate chance. 14 seconds in. Hyman with a wraparound chance. Oilers already have 2 shots in the first minute of this period. They're not, early on, they're not going to sit back. They're not. Bouchard sends it down low. No one home. Ben is there to pick up the puck. Jamie Benn over to Stankoven, but it hops over his stick. Here come the Oilers. McLeod shot into the glove of Jake Ottinger. Yeah, Edmonton's not sitting back. They are out for blood. They are not sitting back at this one. Draisaitl against Hintz. Hintz wins the faceoff. Here come the Stars. Heiskanen over to, I don't know who that is. Kulak. Oilers got the puck and they're out of the zone. And here comes Darnell Nurse. Potential 2-on-1. Darnell Nurse. The Oilers have had 6 odd man rushes and Dallas has had nothing. Heiskanen flips the puck into the Oilers zone. Robertson can't grab it. Puck is into the Oilers slot and it's out. It's out. Sixth, Dadonov sends it around. Suter, pinch. Marchman, shot. Saved by Skinner. Oilers do a good job there to get that puck cleared. Giveaway by Dallas. Henrique can't handle the puck. Here comes the Stars. Duchesne tries to go cross ice, but is picked off by the Oilers. Bouchard. Forecheck by Steele. Bouchard sends it up to Connor Brown. Connor Brown's going to tip it into the Dallas zone. Shot. Oh, what happened there? Someone lose a skate blade? I think someone lost a skate blade. Looked like an Oilers player lost the skate blade. Bouchard to Ekholm. Over to, what do we got? We have a stoppage in play here. Sam Carrick. Looks like he lost the skate blade. Oh, swing and a miss from Dadonov on that chance. Duchesne. I'll say this. It's always funny when a hockey player, a professional hockey player who has been skating all of their lives, loses a skate blade because it's like they're stepping on ice for the first time. Stars. Nice little move there from Stankoven, but he can't get. He got around one guy, he couldn't get around the other. Here come the Stars. Offensive pressure. They try to send the puck out in front, and then they miss the net. Stankoven. What a save by Stuart Skinner! What a save. Oh, what a save off Stankoven. Game saver. I know it's 3-0, but that's a goal. That might have changed momentum. Stuart Skinner has really turned it up these last two games. 15-44. The only problem I have with Edmonton winning this game is that it puts more pressure on the Oilers to close out the series. Sutter takes a shot. Either missed the net or saved by Skinner. Here comes Holloway. Dylan Holloway, 1-on-2. Takes a shot. Saved by Jake Ottinger. 14:55 left in the third period. The Oilers still up by 3. And I think we're going to commercial break here. Yeah. I don't mind that shot at all from Holloway. No commercial break. No commercial break. Faceoffs won are 22-19 in favor of Edmonton. So they've been the better team in almost in every area of this game so far. I think Dallas won that one, though. Dallas can't clear the zone. Puck dumped in. Andre's going to save it to Petrovic. Alex Petrovic. Tried to find Dadonov. Oilers Stars do get the puck in. Oh, God. What another save by Stuart Skinner. A broken play led to a mini 2-on-1, and Skinner was there to rob whoever that was with the glove. That was a fantastic save. Stars are getting their chances, though. This is something I knew was going to happen. And we have a stoppage in play. I think we're going to get our first commercial break. You robbed Duchesne with the glove. Stu's been dialed in. Stu has absolutely been dialed in, and I am here for it. Oh, yeah, Skinner has just been great in this game. Phenomenal. He hasn't faced a lot of shots, but when he has been as sharp as you could ask your goalie to be. He's only faced, what? How many shots has he faced? He's only faced 14 shots on net. So a big chunk of this is Edmonton doing a great job defensively, but really? There's an orange and red ones? Oh my god. Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think Mike Smith did that too. I think Mike Smith got his own goalie coach because what's his name does such a bad job. Schwartz, such a bad job. Robertson over to Duchesne. Duchesne with the shot, easy save for Skinner. Skinner's dialed in, man. Here comes Darnell Nurse, shot and into the glove, or maybe deflected out of play. That was Duchesne, right? Nope, that was Sagan with the shot. Yeah, Skinner's just with the save, man. Shots are 5-3 in favor of the Stars, but they've only really had one dangerous chance, and that was a Stankoven play a few minutes ago. Actually, no, they've had two dangerous chances. I'll give them that. Two dangerous chances. Stankoven and Duchesne. Ekholm gets the hit off of Ben. Ben falls down. Oh, Ben at the side of the net, but he can't. I'm nervous now. This is not good. Ben gets it over, tries to get it over to Stankoven. Ekholm's going to tip it into the corner. Here go the Oilers. McDavid can't get around Esa Lindell. Johnston over to Stankoven. Here comes Johnston. Shot. Hyman. I know it's 3-0, and I know Skinner has looked dialed in. But I'm getting nervous about every shot that goes his way now because I feel like if Dallas gets one here, they're going to have all the momentum and they're going to be able to quickly tie this up. Skinner's going to stop behind the net, leaves it for CC, guys. Play, don't overthink things. Just make it simple. The end mark knocked down. Oilers get the clear. Connor Brown. Kulak in his own zone. Passes it over to Nurse. Nurse sends it behind the net. Petrovic up to Harley. Harley tries to find Hintz. Oilers tried to clear it out, but they couldn't get past Harley. Robertson. Sorry, that's Hintz. Tries to go into the slot. Oilers can't clear the zone. Pavelski shot by Steele. What a save by Skinner again. Stuart Skinner is absolutely standing on his head right now. Here comes the Oilers. Holloway. To Kane. To Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Shot. And into the blocker. Oh, Jake Ottinger. Skinner, man, he's been phenomenal in this game. Here come the Stars, though. Duchesne's going to chip in charge. Broberg with the quick recovery, though, gets it up. Robertson. Here goes Sagan. Sagan sends it back to the point. Esa Lindell over to Tanev. Down to Duchesne. Duchesne tries to find Lindell backdoor, but he can't. Oilers doing a good job clogging up that thing. And here we go. 2-on-1. Ryan McLeod with Corey Perry. Perry tried to go back to Draisaitl. That was not the greatest decision by Corey Perry. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty terrible decision. Yeah, I know. I know. So the Oilers had a 3-on or a 2-on-1. McLeod passed it over to Perry. I think Perry tried to find Draisaitl backdoor, and it was just wasn't there. Oilers get it out. Hyman tries to shovel it in front. Puck is loose. Stars come up with it. All right. Kulak gets the puck out, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton. Stars win the faceoff. Sutter. McDavid in his own zone spins away. Here goes Connor. He's flying. Can't get around Mason Marchment, though. Kane at center ice. Settles the puck down. Sends it back to Kulak. Brett Kulak up to Connor Brown. Connor Brown in on the forecheck. Kane tries the centering pass. Shot by Edmonton into the glove of Jake Ottinger. I know. Janias has been... You know what? It's not even been a highly entertaining game. It has just been a solid hockey game by a solid road playoff game by the Edmonton Oilers. And it's games like this. And they have had more games like this than I have ever seen. In the last few years. They can do this. They can legitimately do it. Yeah, you're right. It has been pretty entertaining. I don't know. I guess it's just because like I'm so nervous about what could happen. The only problem I have with this game I know, right? The only problem I have with Dallas is that if they tie it up in game 6, like if we have to go to a game 7, Dallas Stars are, well, not Dallas Stars. Peter DeBoer is 7-0 in game 7s in his coaching career. So it's great that Edmonton has gotten the lead. It's great that they are 8 minutes away from taking a 3-2 series lead, but they would need to have to close this out on Sunday. Yeah, I know. They would need to close it out though. If they go into game 7, I'm not saying they're going to lose. Far from it. But what I am going to say is I don't feel confident because of given Peter DeBoer's coaching record. So, but I mean, we're looking too far ahead. Right now, we still got 7.5 minutes to go here in this third period. Oilers are up 3-1 or 3-0. And we are not going to look ahead. We are going to look at what's happening right now. What is happening right now is Thomas Harley is sending the puck over to Miro Heiskanen. He's going to dump it into the Oilers zone, and that's all that Dallas can do. They can't even skate in. They have to dump it in. Puck is dumped out. Chris Tanev is going to go behind the net and grab it, and he's going to leave it for Esa Lindell. Lindell up to, well, he tried to find Duchesne. Bouchard was there on the neutral zone with the forecheck. Disrupted it just enough that the Stars have to put the puck in the Oilers zone. Ekholm off the boards and out. That could have been a trip on McDavid there. Here come the Stars. Robertson, Duchesne, shot. Either blocked in front or saved by Skinner. Well, up to 3 seconds this time. That's nice. That is nice. I don't want to see anything. McDavid over to Nuge. Nuge drops it for Connor. Connor tries the shot, and it was blocked in front, rolled in on Andre, and he's gonna make that save. We might have our final commercial. We'll get at least 1 or 2 more here. And they're not even gonna go to commercial break. Yeah. I've been to a few. I went to last year's game against, because I live in Ontario, right? So, oh, there we go. Dallas Stars have won. Dallas has won. Wyatt Johnston. what happened here? So Stankoven send it back to Harley. Harley just tipped in by Johnson. Not much you can do about that. Okay. All right. Yeah, we got this. We got this. It's okay. Oilers, don't panic. The Oilers haven't played bad in this period. Dallas hasn't really done anything to push or anything like that. We're good. They're fine. They're good. They're fine. Everything's good. But to answer your question, I've been to a few games live. I live in Ontario, so Leaf tickets are very, very, very expensive, especially when you're playing the Edmonton Oilers. I went to a game last year. The Oilers were up 3-1, lost 7-4. That game was not fun in the slightest to watch because it was not fun. They had a 3-1 lead. They were looking pretty good, and then it was just 3 consecutive turnovers by the Oilers defense. Well, actually, one of them was by Ryan McLeod. One of them, I think, was like Vincent Desharnais, and the Leafs tied it. Then they had a power play goal to make it 4-3. Then they got another one to make it 5-3. And then at that point, the game was pretty much over. And I knew that they weren't going to win. Here we go. McDavid is going to dump it into the Stars zone. It's going to get gloved by Andre. He's going to drop it. 4:24 remaining in the third. Oh, you got you, man! You lucky bastard! You lucky guy. I would have loved to have seen McDavid get 60th live. That would have been fun to watch. Stars into the Oilers zone. And you know what? I will say this. I have not seen any panic from Edmonton yet. I have not seen any panicking. In fact, the Oilers are out shooting Dallas 10-8 in this period. So, yeah, they've given up the goal, but I have not seen any panic. Robertson over to Sagan. Sagan shot blocked in front by Dylan Holloway. What a block by Dylan Holloway. Draisaitl or Kane wins a battle, gets it out. Dylan Holloway with an absolutely massive block. Janmark knocks a guy down. 3:04 remaining. I know, I hate that. I can't see what's going on along the boards. 2-on-1 for Edmonton. Hyman tries to find McLeod. Blocked by Esa Lindell. Come on, guys. You just need to hold sway. Hold it. Hold sway, please. Hold on to this lead. Don't do anything stupid. Don't do anything crazy. This is I like that. That's good. Yeah, he should have. You know what? He hasn't scored a lot in these playoffs. I think he only has 3 goals all playoffs long, but he has been fantastic in these playoffs. The whole team has. Guys have really stepped up. Yeah, that was funny. All right, so the Stars have pulled Jake Ottinger with 1:58 left. They have pulled Jake Ottinger. Are they going to get a 3-2 goal here, or are we going to go to a 4-1? And the puck is dumped into the Oilers zone. It goes off the netting. Just breathe. Breathe. Gonna have to do the face-off again. Minute 49 remaining. Oilers get the puck out. They clear it into the Dallas zone. I took a father and his two young kids, boys, 6 to the first game of Rogers bearing. That's awesome to see. That is great. Nice. All right. Here comes the finish. A minute 15 remaining. Heiskanen, Robertson, shot, blocked in front by Darnell Nurse. Ben, drop pass for Hintz. Hintz gets it over to Sagan. Tyler Sagan tries to send it out in front, gets it back to the point. Robertson. Sagan, 53 seconds remaining. Shot, blocked in front or saved by Skinner. Ben winds, tries to slap pass, finds Robertson who tried the shot, but Skinner was there with the save. 2 seconds remaining on the NHL page. It's over. Edmonton wins 3-1. It's over. The Edmonton Oilers hang on, and they have taken the 3-2 series lead. Four, three, two, one. And the Edmonton Oilers are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final. I can't believe this. An absolutely masterful game. I can't believe this. I had to drive 17 hours to go to my wife's sister's funeral. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, man. That's unfortunate. Oh, can't. Yeah, it's. I mean, still, it always sucks when someone dies, no matter the age. Well, in any case, Janias, thank you for hanging out tonight. Who is the other one here? Sartha, thanks for coming out. What? That's man, I'm sorry, Janias. I'm sorry to hear about all that. But all good things. Oh man, Janias, thank you so much. Yeah, I've been one. You know what? Actually, I do have a little time to tell you how I became an Oilers fan. So when I was a kid, I grew up here in Ontario, and I was a Leafs fan, major Leafs fan. I grew up watching the Sundin, Cujo, Caberlet, Tucker Leafs, and you couldn't tell me that there was a better team than those Leafs. Now, of course, back then I didn't know about the Stanley Cup playoffs. I didn't know about the Stanley Cup. I didn't know about anything. All I knew is that there was this team called the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I really liked them, and they were my favorite team. You can tell me there was anything better than that. 2004 is when I kind of finally started to pay attention to playoff hockey, and I remember the Leafs lost in 6 games. I think it was 6 games to the Philadelphia Flyers. And I remember that year I was bummed out because they were out. The season was over. And then I started cheering. Yeah, I know. But it gets better. Trust me. And I started cheering for the Tampa Bay Lightning because they were the team that were playing Philly next. They beat the Flyers. So in any case, 2005, I moved out to Sherwood Park, Alberta. 2006 season happens, and part of the reason why I became an Oilers fan was because tickets in Toronto versus Edmonton at the time were night and day. I probably went to more Oilers games in 1 year than I went to in the previous 3 years as a Leafs fan. I think I went to 3 games against. Well, one of them was against the Islanders for sure. I think one of them was against the Rangers. The last Leaf game I went to before I left Toronto, Ontario to go to Alberta was a 4-0 loss to the Flyers. The only good thing to come out of that game is that my dad and I were sitting by the penalty box, and I got a game puck, so that was pretty fun. And I remember I moved to Alberta, and they make the playoffs in 2006, and and again, remember that year they snuck in. They snuck in as the 8th seed. Maybe it was because I was a kid, or maybe it was because I hadn't experienced that level of passion from a fan base before, but the energy and the commitment to everything was nice. But yeah, they made the playoffs in 2006, and I remember, there's this team, and I just remember everyone was saying, we're going to play the Detroit Red Wings, who won the President's Trophy that season. And they didn't. They beat the Red Wings. And then we thought, okay, they're probably playing the Sharks. They were down 2-0 after the first 2 games, and we all thought, okay, yeah, this is kind of where we're at. And then they beat the Sharks. And we're like, this team has a chance. Then they beat the Ducks, and this team legitimately had a chance. I know, right? That was painful. But you know what? If the Oilers win the Cup, all of that will have been worth it. All of that would have been worth it. The decade of darkness, the playoff failures, the bad seasons, even with McDavid and Draisaitl, all of that will be erased if the Oilers win the Cup. I'm not saying they will, but the way they've been playing, they can do it. And that's the scariest part. That is the scariest part about being in this situation right now. They can do it. Oh, yeah, I remember that interview. Yeah. McDavid's going to win a cup. I don't know if it'll be with anyone. I don't know if it'll be with Edmonton, but yeah, McDavid will eventually win a cup eventually. I really am hoping McDavid wins a cup with Edmonton for two reasons. Number one, it will completely justify him sticking around for as long as he has. And number two, it would be a great chirp for Vegas fans. Oh, it'd be such a great chirp for Vegas fans. Because when Vegas won the cup last year, they were tagging Oilers fans saying Jack Eichel won a Stanley Cup before Connor McDavid. If McDavid wins a cup with Edmonton, I get to chirp them that McDavid is still wearing the same jersey he was drafted in. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts, John. I want to see what you're, because if you're gonna say what I think you're gonna say, I'm gonna notice it too. Tell me what you got. Log in here. Took super penalties to Tom Times usually now. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. I remember that is a very okay. That's not the point I thought you were going to make, but that is 100%. I agree. I remember last year, I think it was game 4, or was it game 3? I think it was game 3 against the Kings. The Oilers scored a goal. Draisaitl took a swat at a Kings player, and he immediately got a call for a penalty, and then I think the Kings scored on that power play. Hell, even in the Kings series from this year, and I just watched the oil drop from that on Oilers Plus. Even they were saying, don't respond, don't do anything. They want to do it, let them do it. We are better than that. Like, they really, 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 really have matured in that. And I think guys like Corey Perry and Adam Henrique have really helped with that. I think those guys have come in, settled this group down, and said, look, you can physically stand up to other players, but we need to make them hurt elsewhere. Help hurt them on the scoreboard. These teams they're not getting rattled, and they're not taking shit. And if they do take shit, it's because they're going to pay it back down the road. Well, forget Knobloch has pushed the right buttons for his coaching decisions. Paul Coffey has settled down the defensive group to the point where they're playing a cohesive defensive game. I have not seen this team play at any point in the last 10 years. But Mark Stewart has completely turned around the PK. The penalty kill has been phenomenal for Edmonton. If the Oilers win the cup, and the fact that I'm even saying that right now, the fact that is a possibility right now is massive. But if the Oilers win the cup, the penalty kill will be a massive reason why. It will be a massive reason why. Yeah, I saw that on social media. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Sartha. Yeah, I saw that. So anyway, Sartha, Janias, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for watching the streams. I know this is a complete amateur hour production, but it's something I enjoy doing. Thank you guys for hanging out. 17 hours. What do you do? What do you do for a job to be at 17 hours of work? Good night, Sartha. I'll see you later. I'll see you guys on Sunday as well. But okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Well, like I said, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oilers win 3-1, take a 3-2 series lead. They are now 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final. They are 5 wins away from lifting the Stanley Cup. I will be back for Sunday's game. Maybe. I'm at the RBC Canadian Open on Sunday, and that doesn't end till about 7 o'clock at night. So if that game is at 8 p.m., I might be a little bit late for that one. But I will be streaming game 6. I might be a little bit late, though. I will try to make it on time. If not, I will be like maybe 10 minutes late or something like that. But I will be watching game 6. But anyway, Oilers win game 5, 3-1. They are 1 win away from the Stanley Cup final, 5 wins away from lifting the Stanley Cup. I never thought I'd say this. They have a chance. They have a legitimate chance. They're going to do this. They are going to do this. This close, they're not going to be denied. They're not going to be denied. Oilers going to win the cup. I can't wait to see them do it. Bye, guys. Have a good night. I'll see you guys Sunday for game 6.